I didn't check the footage. That's the part everyone assumes I did. I didn't. After the last time, I promised myself I wouldn't touch the cameras again. New place, new locks, new system. I told myself whatever happened before stayed there. But at 2 a.m., my phone turned on by itself. No alert, no vibration, just a screen. Awake, waiting. I'll let it fade. I'll lay there staring at the ceiling, counting my breaths like that would help. The next morning, instead of checking footage, I checked logs, because logs don't lie. And that's when I saw it. A system access request. Every night. Same time. 2 a.m. I called tech support. They reset the system. Ran diagnostics. Confirmed nothing was wrong. Before hanging up, the technician asked something that didn't feel routine. "Do you live alone?" I said yes. He went quiet, then said, "That request isn't remote, it's local. Someone inside your home is triggering it." If you want to know how this started, the first part is linked below in the description. That night, I finally broke my rule, but I didn't watch the yard or the door. I watched the setup footage, installation logs, calibration tests, the stuff nobody ever watches. That's when I noticed a camera I didn't recognize. CAM_04. No live feed, no name, just present. I followed the wiring the next morning, into the attic, behind the walls, and there it was. An old camera, outdated, dusty, pointed directly at my bed. Not the door, not the window. Me? I called my landlord. This time, he didn't pretend to be confused. He sighed and said, "I was hoping you wouldn't find that one." Then he told me the truth. Before I lived there, the house was part of a study. It wasn't about security. It wasn't about fear. It was about watching. They told participants the cameras were for protection. They weren't. They were measuring behavior. How often people checked. When, why, and what happened after. Everyone started checking at different times. At first, but eventually, they synced. Same hour, same silence. 2 a.m. The moment your brain is tired enough to doubt itself, but awake enough to act, that's when the system responded. Not automatically, reactively. I asked the question that had been sitting in my chest since the first night. What was standing in the yard? He didn't say what. He said who. Nothing ever entered the yard. Nothing ever knocked. Nothing ever breathed. The system didn't create something. It reflected it. The longer someone watched, the more their mind filled the gaps. The system delayed movement, stalled frames, distorted time, and the brain did the rest. The figure never moved, until the viewer expected it to. The moment you noticed it, you taught it how to behave. I asked why it happened again. Different house, different cameras. My landlord said something I haven't forgotten since. It's not in the house, it's in the habit. The routine, the checking, the expectation. 2 a.m. I don't use cameras anymore. I don't check footage. But sometimes, around 2 a.m., my phone wakes up anyway. No notification, no reason. And for just a second, it feels like something is waiting to see if I'll look. If you're watching this late at night, don't check your phone yet. Some things only exist because we keep looking for them. Good night.